there, Jays. Joe Palm Insurance here. Welcome to another episode of Psycho Behind the Scenes. That's right, guys. I'm back in my house, as revealed to you guys in the video on my main channel, as well as I talked about the documentary being released on April 3rd. There will be more announcements on that coming very soon, and also I'm planning on finishing the behind the scenes around April 3rd, possibly a little before, possibly a little after. And then that's it for the Psycho series, guys. It is done. It is finished. Woo! So we last left off with Psycho Dad actually getting surgery, as revealed in the previous video. We're going to be covering where Aunt Melissa slaps me in the face all the way up until I move out of Aunt Jackie's or kind of get indirectly thrown out by my mom in a video called The Fallout Part 2, which is one of my favorites. So let's get into it. So my dad was in the hospital, and Jesse goes to tell his mom about everything that happened. And of course, she's still living at Aunt Melissa's bitch-ass house, and Aunt Melissa starts saying some shit about my dad. Hopefully he dies or gets cancer or something, and that prompts me to get pissed, and then she slaps me across the fucking face. This scene existed mainly because, you know, obviously we want Aunt Melissa to be bitchy, but we wanted my mom to see a darker side to Aunt Melissa, because she's hitting her son's face. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of friend does that? So it's kind of like a little bit of a breaking point for my mom to see that. It's also just funny, and I know a lot of commenters at the time wanted to see Jesse get slapped across the face, so that's always good too. But believe it or not, there was actually a little oomph packed into that slap, because she ended up fucking hitting my chin. I had some beard, I mean, not fucking this much, but I had a little bit, so it was cushiony. So we had to film some Foley. Foley, guys, is like a sound effect. So like, say I tapped this and it wasn't that loud, what I could do is I could get a louder version with the mic. Shitty example. Or if you see somebody walking in a movie, most of those steps are actually filmed in post. They take audio from other shit, or like punching sound effects, they take that audio and overlay it onto the film. So that slap you heard, that was fucking enhanced. Roll some BTS shit.
You haven't been around, which is nice, and you've been strong, you've been doing things. Which is what I want you to do. I want you to make your own decisions.
And that's how it should be. I mean, come on, Jesse, you're 23 years old. And look, what are you doing? You're immature, you're dancing in front of the camera. You know what? Just grow up. Grow up. That's not even funny. Oh, we're done?
Yeah, I'm just dancing. I'm dancing in front of it because that's part of it.
Oh, fuck.
She forgot the part that I knew she would. I said it right out there.
I forgot.
When I talk about my dad almost dying, then that's your avenue, your window to say, he should have died. The world would be much better off. He's such a dickhead, and then that's you start cutting deep, and then I cut deep.
That was
the biggest point, because that leads you into the slap.
I was wondering when that slap was going to come.
And then and then you showed me the keep it frigid, which
I'm not. When does that come about? That I'm working on.
No.
It doesn't.
All we see is the hoodie. I mean, people are left to infer that that's what you're working on, or maybe you're just, who knows, you're just browsing the internet. Well, I guess this is just a failed take. That's okay, because we didn't make it all the way through. I didn't have to get slapped in the face yet. Yeah. We couldn't even see your bloody eye because you don't know where it is.
Wait.
You're going too far. You're going too far. There, that's a little better.
Wait. How about that?
That's all I was like, look down. No, it's too far up.
What the hell?
Go.
Oh! Wait, I'm sure.
I'm going to say go. You're going to count to 5. And then do it. No sound. Ready? Go. Too much cheek. Decent. So you can go lighter, but more, like right here. Hear that?
Don't beat up to me.
You got all this on video, right?
Yeah. Hear that sound though? It's almost, it almost kind of has a little bit of, but no, that's too much cheek though. It has to be with the jaw. Hear that? Sounds like you're hitting like a kneecap or something.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to beat my jaw up. Ready?
Alright, yeah. Ready? And, oh, too much sound out there.
He's
Everybody
eating
stop
chips.
Moving, no chips. Ready? And whenever you're ready. Alright, whenever you're ready. Silence. Alright, nice chin hit. Remember, like right.
Can I get this side now? Because this side really hurts.
But right here. It has to be in this. No. I mean, that's too much cheek. Right here. You hit me like literally at the like skin of my.
Oh, you mean more
like
to the mouth?
Right here. Like
I'm
almost
doing that!
With your forefinger. No. Right
Is there another
here.
part of the body that sounds like that?
Okay.
Yeah, like that. All right,
Okay.
ready? Mom, stop smacking yourself. Everybody's smacking herself now. All right, ready? And silence. Go. That was good, and I can cut it before you made that sound. I think that should be good.
This is going in the behind the scenes, right?
Of course. This is called Aunt Melissa Does Not Slap Well, so we're doing...
Oh no, mine slap sounds so much better than that. You got too much hair on.
Shh. That's the one. The last one. We're going with that last one, Juggies. We only did this ever because we try to avoid this because people pinpoint this shit because it's obvious. We only did this once when I smacked... Did you see when I smashed a bottle over Jeffrey's head?
No.
Oh, no?
Georgie, somebody told me about that.
When that happens, we actually smash a Corona bottle on a tree, put that sound effect over when I smashed it over Jeffrey's head, so it sounded that much worse. And it actually went perfectly. We didn't have to edit it. So that's right, guys. The work that we put into this, all this shit, just so you guys can be entertained. Like, we will slap ourselves hard across the face just to have a little bit better of an impact. So, guys, it's officially time for Jesse to move into Aunt Jackie's house. The construction series / haunted series is coming to an end. And you boys moved out. Like, holy shit. The whole point of the Psycho series has finally been fulfilled. I'm living on my own. Mind you, guys, I never slept once in the fucking house. It's just like Eagles Landing. I mean, if there was like a camera, if there was like 24/7 like live streaming service, like watching me at all times, yeah, I would have fucking slept in there if that called for it, if I decided to go that route. But dude, if we're just doing videos, like, it's already hard enough work. I need at least like some kind of happy place. So that place is called sleep for at least a few hours. There was an interesting like sobering thought I had during my time at Aunt Jackie's where it was like, I did a video where I was like going out and getting supplies or like getting food for the house, and I was like, I used to hate, back when I had 200 subs for 8 years, I was like, I fucking hate those vloggers that do like a vlog of them at the grocery store and it gets like 500,000 views, and I'm like, what the fuck? There was no work, there was no effort behind that video. How did that? And then here I am doing the same exact shit. You become your own worst enemy. So I had a Super Bowl party, some like filler Aunt Jackie video, but really it's never filler because it's kind of developing, it's building, it's kind of, a lot of my shit has a slow build to it, and just because I like, it feels more real that way, and it's also like, you guys have no fucking clue what's going on until after it's happened. Anyway, we had this video of a taste of our own venom, where Aunt Melissa comes to the house and she's shit-talking everything. I invited my mom over, wanted to check it out. There's a video where me and my mom got to play Last of Us, so we're getting along, building that relationship back up. And it seems like Aunt Melissa's getting phased out. I have some behind the scenes of the Venom video. Roll that shit. That's been a while though. That's why I grabbed these. I used to eat these a lot as a kid. I used to eat all kinds of cereal. And they're big flakes, so you can kind of use a fork. Fine, you can pierce them.
Okay.
Get like 7 on one. That is such a funny. They are great. Well, they're alright. There you are, sir.
Oh, thank you.
See, you can tell me you don't want to live here, or you can eat Frosted Flakes in a mug with a fork and play old school Nintendo. We gotta get some Juggies here. I'll figure out.
Hey! Give me that motherfucker. I gotta stop on the way and pick him up beer and Doritos.
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here? I'm coming to check the place out.
I don't want you here.
Well, your mother needs my support.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm dead. No, I'm
sorry,
dead serious.
she
I really don't want you here.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna slap me across the face. No, I'm serious.
No,
I really don't want you here.
You know what?
How does it feel? How does it feel?
How many times did you come in my house unexpectedly? I'm not here to do any problems. I'm here to support your mother. I just want to check the place
No,
out.
you could have waited in the car.
How does it feel? I really don't want you here. Mom, I didn't know you were gonna bring her. I didn't want you to
It's
bring her.
just to check the place
I
out.
didn't want.
Seriously.
She insisted on coming.
Get
This would make
finished.
a nice office or something.
That's
for
what I'm using it for.
There's
I'm
Peter.
putting some
Or
games.
Peter. Jesus.
They don't say his name.
Peter.
So then while I was at Aunt Jackie's, we had this video called Unforgettable. Now this is a very important video to me. My grandmom's one of my favorite, if not my favorite person in the world, believe it or not. She looked after me, like in real life, my grandma looked after me every summer, and we bonded a lot. Like, she was so fucking cool, like nicest woman you ever meet. She'd like fucking make me mac and cheese. We'd watch Price is Right together. If I wanted her to play a video game with me when I was growing up, she'd play that video game, even if she was shit at it. If I wanted to watch a movie or watch a TV show, if I wanted to like have have her watch Lost or Prison Break, some of my favorite shows, she would watch it and she'd be totally down and we talk about it and stuff. And she was like so nice and so fucking simple. She actually has dementia. Like, that is very real. And I worked it into the story of the Psycho series. It wasn't like a big arc, but it was a little self-contained episode. I actually wanted to develop that concept, the whole dementia, and then her forgetting about me into like a full-on movie at some point. I mean, it still might happen. There's just too many things on my fucking plate. So while I was there, I figured my grandmom actually lives with Aunt Jackie, so I was like, you know, this is what a better time and then to work this into the story. I felt uncomfortable, and this is why it didn't happen sooner. I always felt uncomfortable having the camera on around her because I don't think she really realizes what's going on. So it kind of feels like I'm taking advantage of her in a weird way. But I thought it would be really impactful if I was talking to my grandmom and she didn't remember who I was. And this is something that really happens for those with dementia or Alzheimer's. It really deeply affects the people around that person, possibly even more so than the person himself, because the person themselves is ignorant. So we did that video. We had a few takes to it, guys. Here's some clips. Roll that shit. No. So you don't think that house is haunted? No.
I wouldn't have stayed in there if I thought that.
Right. Do you know who you're talking to right now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Fair enough.
What's my name?
Oh, jeez. I can't think of it. I can't think. No, I know you, but, you know, I really, really know you, but right now I cannot think of your name.
All right. All right, well.
Why, don't you know your name?
Yeah, I think.
Well, tell me
Here, I
it.
don't want that.
Oh, is this for me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Tell
Keeping
me
it for
it.
me, huh?
What's his name?
Jesse!
Oh, that was too
You know who you're talking to right now?
Huh?
Do you know who you're talking to right now?
You.
Who's you?
Touche.
What's my name?
I can't think of it right now.
Oh, really?
Tell me it.
All right. Jesse.
Jesse who?
Here, Jack, I'll give you this.
Oh.
I don't want that.
For me!
Yep. Enjoy.
Well, maybe she'll pop up someplace else, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Emma.
So I'm glad I finally got to do that, and it was definitely a hard one to film. Next, we put some finishing touches on Aunt Jackie's house, and we had our final, our kind of season finale of the Haunted series called A Final Goodbye, where me, Uncle Larry, and Corn do the Ouija board in the attic, and Jesse falls through the fucking attic. I'll show you guys. We got a lot of behind the scenes of that day. Roll that shit.
Wow. Damn, Chuck, what the fuck did you do? Jesse, where are you at?
Are you like on your bed?
There he is. I see him.
Hey there, Jay, this is your old pal Giants here. Welcome to a Psycho Behind the Scenes. Well, kind of. We're kind of destroying what we worked so hard to build up.
Yeah.
Uncle Chuck and Aunt Jackie don't know about this right now. Probably be a little upset. This is our final homage to the construction/haunted series. This is probably the last time you'll ever see us doing anything quite like this. And this is the scene where Jesse obviously falls through the ceiling and we have the weird Ouija board takes control of itself. Crazy shit. We also just found out the dude that hacked Corn is pretty much finally fucked.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
7-8 months later, we're so excited. You have no idea.
I hope his ass is still in jail by the time this comes out, too.
Yeah.
Spread them cheeks, boy. So we're just getting things ready. It's Uncle Chuck has this crazy setup here. It's kind of hell. It's interesting to see it from this perspective, though, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to weaken it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, can I go back to work?
All right, yeah. That's it, buddy.
All right. Uncle Larry might just go straight down.
That's what we're hoping for. I mean.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Yes!
There we go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, that hurt. I'm gonna try and break the sides up a little bit so it looks more broken.
Alright.
So we don't see any like. Well, this looks cut, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
You stretching that hip out? Yeah. Hip flexor, Sean T.
What'd I do with the? Oh, we gotta move it.
Jesse, cut this from the video, you stupid bitch. Cut it. Cut it. Real note.
All of a sudden he said,
Cut it.
what do we do with the
Cut
thing?
it. This is what we're dealing with right here. Well, you guys already know.
Can't wait to see the reaction of Uncle Chuck and Andy.
Yeah, we did this. We did this without Uncle Chuck and Aunt Jackie's permission.
Right.
You know, they're letting us use this place legit, and we just totally fucked it all up.
Oh yeah.
That's called young renegade filmmakers do whatever gotta do for that good film. You can even see, you know, parts where we drilled it. So we pre-built this hole, smashed some shit out. Jesse still had to smash through some shit, and it actually really legitimately hurt. And it also really hurt my strange spleen muscle thing, whatever that is. But how we did the we'd use magnets. Magnets, yo. Don't we have some leftover magnets in here?
Left them in the bag.
Okay. So yeah, obviously it was magnets. That shit's magic. Believe it or not, they had these at Lowe's. So when we got the insulation at Lowe's for the attic, which is merely just a backdrop, so we can do this.
But a big round one like this.
Wait, the big round one?
We don't have any square ones left there.
We don't have a square one.
We had a round one on a dowel, a piece of wood that was like this long, and we used this double-sided sticky tape.
Yep.
And we put that on there on the dowel, and I had to hold it. My hand was killing me.
You were someone for
It's like the longest freaking
Yeah.
seance ever.
And we did multiple takes of the seance, which is like around 15 minutes long, and we had to act it all out, so it got to be annoying. So yeah, just to visualize, imagine my fingers a long kind of cylindrical piece of wood, and then there's that round magnet on the end of it, kind of like taped to it with stickies, which was underneath the bottom of the piece of wood that the Ouija board was resting on. And then we had another square magnet under the dial that goes through the letters and yes, no on the Ouija board. So then, you know, we just kind of tried to match it up best we could while we're asking questions. And you can hear it sometimes, probably. I don't think I did that good of an editing job. But then at the end, basically, Uncle Larry just moves his long pole, and that's how he got away with that by only using one hand for the Ouija board. And then he just slid it across the board to goodbye, and that was our send-off. And we thought it'd be really cool, because, like, everybody thinks somebody's pushing it. And then finally, everybody takes their hands off. Holy shit! And then it's like a double whammy, because you get that crazy shit happening with the demons, and then you get to see Jesse go flying through the ceiling, and my thing really fucking hurts right now. It's starting to kick in.
Well, your fans are so smart. I'm sure somebody had figured this
They
out
probably
already.
had a magnet on it. Oh yeah, it's the old magnet trick. It's like classic. But yeah, this was our final haunting bit, and it's kind of like a construction destruction type thing. But it's like 11 p.m. We weren't going to do this behind the scenes, but we figured we'd let you know. And it's one of those cool videos, so we just figured we had to get you in the know. So that's right, guys. We wanted to end with a bang. And the weirdest fucking thing was I posted to Twitter that night, and I was like, ow, like, you won't believe what just fucking happened. I was scrolling through some of the replies, and somebody was like, let me guess, you fell through the ceiling in the attic. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I was real proud. I was like, we got a leak. We got a leak up in this shit, Corn. Somebody's telling somebody what the fuck is going on. But this has happened before. Before my car got painted pink, somebody was like, I bet you your car is gonna be pink. Look, there's a way you can predict that I was gonna fall through the ceiling, because we had been in the ceiling previously and it was scary, and you know, sometimes we put the foreshadowing cues in there, or it just makes sense realistically. But like, somebody was like, yo, Jeffrey's gonna paint your car pink. That was fucking completely random. Like, why? How would somebody call that? So I attribute it to the fact that, you know, when you have 3 million people that watch you, or however many, then there's gonna be at least one person. If they're all throwing out theories and guesses, one person might get it right. The odds of somebody, 1 in a million, you have 1 in 3 million shot, somebody's got to get it right. So this is really fucking weird to see, I guess. So we finished that Haunted series, and now it was time. We had been building up. I had the fallout in my mind for a long time where Jesse kind of loses the place that he's worked so hard for. Because really, this arc is all about, it was a divorce arc. Jesse wanted to look after his mom. He wanted to save his mom, not only from his dad's influence, but also from Aunt Melissa's influence, and he wanted his mom to be independent. So now it gets to the point where Jesse's mom is about to live with Jesse. Now that's not exactly independent. That's kind of dependent on Jesse a little bit. And I don't think he'll want to do that. Kind of side with Psycho Dad. Jesse's maybe not the most responsible of the characters. So we had this video titled Off with Medusa's Head. Me and Uncle Larry venture off to kill Medusa, who is Aunt Melissa, chop off her fucking head and kind of take away her power. And we did that. We saved my mom. And Jesse loves video games, so it's very kind of symbolic of like Jesse ultimately in the end of the Psycho series kills Bowser, who is Psycho Dad. He shoots him, but he also saves the princess. Like the one big thing from the fallout, it's horrible. It's a horrible video to see the mom and the kid falling apart, but technically Jesse saves his mother from not only his own toxic influence, but also the camera and his dad. Jesse, by sacrificing the house, saves his mom. Before we get to the fallout, I have some behind the scenes of Off with Medusa's Head. Roll that shit.
It's just awkward because it's like it's their problem. I don't know if it's right for us to be getting involved like this. But
It's your mom. It's my sister. It's our problem also.
I don't even know if she knows you're coming. I told my mom, I was like, I'm calling Uncle Larry, but I didn't really say I was gonna bring you here.
She probably has a suspicion that I would come over.
We're just concerned about my mom.
We can hear you yelling outside.
Okay? I don't understand you.
Mom, I called Uncle Larry. I hope it's not.
that they are always popping in at my house.
Shut up. She sounds like a broken record.
This is about what's best for my mom, okay?
And that's
coming.
I am doing what is best for your mother.
She's already done this, and this isn't what she wants. Have they been doing this all fucking day?
Yeah, they've been up there all day. Take care of this.
Yes, Terry, I am watching
See if you
out
can
for
talk
you.
some sense into it.
I am an outside figure.
we gotta
You've
get out
got
of
your
here.
bounty and manipulating
We're sorry.
me. I'm an outside
Nobody's manipulating anybody.
You know how many hours she works a week?
Yeah, I do. You know.
We're not saying.
No,
we're not
because
saying.
you leave at 1 o'clock every day.
2 o'clock.
2, and she's there till 6, 7
No,
o'clock
no,
at night.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
yes,
no.
she
We're not
is.
saying.
Yes, she
We're
is.
not saying that she has to help us work. We already got all the construction stuff out of your bedroom.
Everything looks perfect. Everything's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Yeah. Look, see, we got to go out, and I never saw you wear this shirt. Damn it, you're staying here.
You're a fucking bitch. You know that?
No, I'm not.
You're a
Don't
piece
talk
of
to me
shit.
like, oh, you are so disrespectful. Don't you dare! Oh my God! What did I get the fuck?
Larry, help me! Uncle Larry! This is it! It's finally happening! Cut the bitch's head off!
I know you motherfucker! What happened? Did you end it?
Yeah!
Fucker!
She bombed me right in the fucking nose!
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna look like Owen Wilson now.
Thank you for getting my wine. Jesus, look at this mess!
Your husband's here! He's here to save you!
I don't ever get off the couch. No, I was gonna jump on top.
What are you going to say to me?
No, I was jumping on top.
To kill me? Why?
Dog pile.
I thought they were smothering
I
me.
think the bitch kind of died. What happened?
All of a sudden, Jesse looks over. He's like,
We're doing it.
Like, we'll take it, John. We're going with the
I
first
felt
one.
something turn. It was something I said that was stupid.
first of all, let me tell you something. When you went into the thing about work,
One, yeah,
and then you're
yeah.
laughing as you're saying it.
Yeah.
The camera wasn't on me.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I looked over at the camera. It was right on
I
your
worked
face.
till 6 or 7.
Yeah. And I leave at
Yeah.
1. Yeah. And she peed when Jesse pushed her back.
She was so
peed on
scared.
her bed.
Oh shit.
Did you think that we were actually doing that in the take?
Yes,
or
I did. Because I couldn't breathe for a minute.
He's on the
Did you
pillow
guys
right.
have a
I was like
plan?
going like this on her
No,
stuff.
we just totally smothered her, and then she punched
Peace
me
out,
right in the
brother.
nose.
No.
What's going on?
I didn't know what the hell was happening, but I knew time was
Oh, look at you. Look, you lost half my wine.
So that was a little behind the scenes. That was called. We did one take. It was decent. I was like, let's try for another. And no, we're just going with the first one. We gotta head out to.
I thought the second one was going really good too for a while.
No,
It wasn't
It wasn't even that far in when you started
God.
laughing.
Yeah.
I swear that the camera was not on me when I did
I
it.
know it was only playback. Joe.
No, I know it wasn't.
It was back and forth between you
There was-
two, but
no,
then,
it was
but
not- I'm telling you right now,
regardless,
it was
you
not
got
on
you
me.
got Uncle Larry to do a little smirk too, because you were smirking.
She
So
was slapping over
yeah.
there.
I'm just pissed off I didn't get to jump in on pile on. Yeah.
we can reenact.
I just had to do that dig. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the same thing she did in the trailer. We talking about how cheap you were and stuff.
Yeah,
She's like trying to be like real for a second. What she? Nice.
I'm sorry.
So this is a little behind the scenes. It's Uncle Larry's birthday. We're actually going out to the casino right now. This is totally. You guys are like, what? Jessica's like, yeah. So this is real life. Tomorrow we got the big transitional phase.
She's leaving me.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to kind of the Stahlberger plot line. We're
house
saying
will get
goodbye to the
quiet.
Jesse House plot line. Big changes are happening, and it's going to set us up for the final few months of the series, so it's kind of crazy. Anyone else? Any behind the scenes? Anyone want to say anything?
No.
This might be one of the last times you guys are in behind the scenes. You want to say something real quick before
Can I
the
just
end?
say something? You don't have it on me.
The end of the crown.
Look at his face. How can you
Crown.
not have it on that face?
Really? I have something serious to say.
Okay.
I just want everybody to know I do not drink that
Boring.
much.
Oh, you lying bitch.
And I don't say the F word a lot.
You lying bitch, you.
Yeah.
So go. Now this is
She is
No,
lying.
I don't drink that much, and I don't say the F word.
She drinks about this much.
Just a little bit.
No, she doesn't drink that much because half of it goes on the freaking bed. That's why.
Because Jesse tried to kill me.
That is the little truth. She spills her drink every day. Every
you go.
day she spills it someplace. And Terry will testify to that.
Oh, yes.
Lola.
I
Yeah.
can't help it.
Look,
I have a stain in my new car.
Terry, it looks like. Yeah.
Get that away now.
Okay, Juggy, subscribe to the left and right to the left.
Yeah, subscribe to Melissa's channel because she has one now. I'm sure.
No, I do
by
not.
this time she has
Oh
one.
no, I never will.
And feel free to give her hate because she loves it.
She does.
She thrives.
She actually
off
doesn't
of
have to act in these videos.
it. And everybody that wants to throat punch her, go ahead.
Right. And this
No,
wasn't, hey,
she's not an actual bitch. She's a nice lady. All right, she's
Oh,
totally.
thank you,
There you go.
I don't know. I think she's pretty much in character, actually.
Oh.
She didn't come much out of it.
You didn't say character. You meant to say real, hon. You screwed up.
No, I think you stay in character all day.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
so.
Before we talk about the Fallout, I just wanted to say in the haunted construction series at Aunt Jackie's, there were a couple fan encounters, but they were like very, very dangerous, so to speak. I'm not going to go into too specifics because if they're watching, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. But one fan cornered us in Applebee's and was super threatening and just kind of fucking weird, I hate to say. And then there was another fan that literally followed us for like around 25 minutes in the car, like was tailing our car. Followed us to Aunt Jackie's, actually past Aunt Jackie's. We sped up to like going 80 miles an hour. The fan, the person started following us at 80 miles per hour. We made like 3 left turns or some shit. Went down a dead end. We got fucking cornered by this guy. Was not happy to see us at all. I thought we were gonna fucking die, but needless to say, guys, around this time in the Psycho series, people wanted us to be fucking exposed. They wanted us to stop. All right, guys, I got a lot of behind the scenes of the Fallout Part 1 and Part 2. Before I show you guys that, I just wanted to say a few things. It's split into 2 parts because technically it's 2 Fallouts. You have the Fallout between 2 best friends, which is Aunt Melissa and my mom's characters, and then we also have the Fallout Part 2, which is the Fallout between Jesse and his mother. So the Fallout Part 1, Aunt Melissa's following her best friend mom to check out my place and kind of like still trying to hang on. We all end up turning on Aunt Melissa because she's just acting like a straight bitch. It seems like my mom is finally getting over that influence. We had this great epic scene, which was Uncle Chuck's idea, where he comes out with a fucking shotgun and was completely boss.
Did he shoot yet? Dang, that was good. That was actually really loud.
I was waiting for you to say go. I was like, did he turn it on? I hope he hit record.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him, I was like, I can't say anything because it'll ruin the audio. Nice. There's even smoke coming off of it. That's pretty
I told
cool.
you it's loud. It's a lot different than a cat.
I know, right?
Yeah, so that's why I said if I had left gunpowder in there and just took the slug out, it probably would have been louder, but I didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah, that's good. Safety first.
Yeah.
We've already had too many bad things happen. Awesome. That sounded really good.
I'll probably, you know, yeah, definitely lower the volume on that.
I haven't shot this thing in years. This was my first shotgun I ever had when I was 9.
Sweet.
That's what I used to use too. A 410. I used to. Did you ever shoot one with one hand like that? A 410?
No, not really.
I had.
Yeah, there's a popo.
Kill 'em like a 12 gauge. 12 gauge break your wrist,
Plus,
but
yeah. Had the rubber pad on the back,
yeah,
which absorbs the shock if
I'm
there
talking
was
about on
any.
the side, just shooting it like that. You never shot one like that?
No, I haven't, and I don't.
Larry's a
plan on doing it
badass
right now.
Larry's dual wielding shotguns. A little behind the scenes moment. Got to get some Foley. Trying to be all professional. This is how we do it, yo.
This is how
We some homegrown productions in East Bumblefuck. The great thing about this video is Jessie follows Aunt Melissa out. And we kind of have a heart-to-heart moment. And then as she's leaving, she writes on lipstick, "I'm sorry." And it's still in my car today. And it's crazy because it comes full circle. You know, Aunt Melissa is the one who originally drew the heart on my car. The one that Psycho Dad breaks and shatters with the bat. So it's very full circle where she writes, "I'm sorry," which you could almost attribute to the divorce itself because that was very tied to that incident. And it also, this was originally going to be the last time we saw Aunt Melissa as a character. She was actually going to be written off in that video because I thought it was such a great exit. It's like, you know, everybody hated his character, everybody hated his fucking bitch. And then as she's leaving, she writes, "I'm sorry," and it's a pretty dramatic shot as you watch her pull away. And it kind of leaves everybody feeling a little uncomfortable, like, dang. Maybe she wasn't that bad. Like, I kind of feel bad for Aunt Melissa. I'm gonna miss her. But, you know, she's such a great character, we had to bring her back, naturally. So now, on to the big shit, Fallout Part 2. Jessie returns into the house. Everybody's seen, you think it's kind of like a false happy ending, where it's like, Aunt Melissa's fucking gone, time to enjoy ourselves. Jessie and his mom are gonna live happily ever after. It's like, perfect, let's play video games and make videos, and this is all Jessie's ever wanted throughout the whole series. But all of a sudden, Jessie's mom, who's kind of fed up with the camera. She just doesn't want the camera around and doesn't want Jessie to be playing video games too much. But Jessie kind of, you know, he moved out of a house where he wanted to get away from that rule. You know, the whole point of Jessie being independent was so that he can make videos and he can play video games. But my mom was kind of looking to get away from that because it reminds her back at home and there's unnecessary stress. Unfortunately, the two couldn't make the compromise, and honestly, I don't think anyone's really to blame. I kind of agree with both characters. I think there was a way they could have worked it out, but Jessie being very stubborn and being very prideful, he also took it as a personal attack, because that's what he's used to. You know, that's that kind of defense mechanism he's built up to fend off against people like Psycho Dad or Jeffrey who are trying to bring him down. So he kind of freaked out a bit, and I don't think my mom handled it the best way either, and it led to their relationship crumbling. And Jessie, instead of fighting even further, and I symbolically had a water bottle in my hands and threw it to the ground, symbolizing our bottle shattering and the bottling up technique, Jessie swallows it. You can see in the scene, he's like, "Oh, okay," and he swallows the demons, he swallows the anger and the frustration, and then he leaves. It's fight or flight, and Jessie has spent so much time fighting, and Jeffrey taught him the bottle technique, so he's just gonna run away then. He's gonna run away from his problems, and as he's running away, you can see he hits some shit, but he has a moment of insanity. He goes running back into the house to get Peter the fucking Fly, and there's a reason that happened like that, because when Jessie bottles up all his anger, it starts to manifest itself into imaginary friends. And it's no coincidence that, you know, Jessie goes running in to find his imaginary pet, Peter the Fly. The last time we see Jessie at that house is that, and he's talking about imaginary friend. The next time we see Jessie at the house again, he's bringing in a much more evolved imaginary friend named Dema. So it really illustrated this idea of Jessie's problems becoming so fierce and so much that he needed to escape his own mind, and by doing that, he created these imaginary friends. Dema, Peter the Fly, kind of mix that in with how his gaming mind works and the fact he likes doing videos and stuff. It starts to rub people the wrong way, where it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he just ran back in looking for Peter the Fly. Like, it's a very funny scene, but it's kind of tragic. It's kind of sad. Like, wow, like, he's going through so much shit that he needs to escape his problems by talking to a fucking housefly. So, Jays, I'll roll the behind the scenes, but I just want to say this was one of my favorite videos to shoot. We actually had the video, my camera only films 30 minutes at a time. After the 30 minutes, it cuts automatically. So we reached that limit mid-scene, and it kind of broke our momentum. I'll show you that cut right now. Roll that shit. I mean, like, do what you did. You kind of, like, held your hands up and looked that way, you know, like that. Ready? Go. I don't want to do... we're gonna restart, do that again. Just do it. But guys, we were actually able to pick it back up somehow. It was really difficult. It was a very trying, emotional scene between me and my mom. We still talk about to this day. And it's sad, but Jesse kind of technically took one for the team to save his mom there. And that's one of the greatest things Jesse did. And one of the best parts of the Psycho series is everybody looks at it as a bad thing, but Jesse fucking saved his mom's ass. She's one of the only ones that I would say made it out of this thing scot-free. Now Jesse's left to fend for himself back home. It's gonna be fucking hell from here on out. Here's the rest of the behind the scenes for the Fallout Part 2. Roll that shit. Alright, Jay, so we just showed up to Aunt Jackie's house. This is craziness. Look what me and Corin just found. Just chilling in the car together. What? Hold on, what? Exposed. Exposed. His pants are down. His pants.
No.
What are you guys doing in here? Exposed? Uncle Larry and Aunt Melissa exposed?
No, it's cold outside.
It's like 20 degrees out.
Right. Thought you guys were enemies. And now you guys are in a car together?
We've never been enemies.
What's going on here? Rekindling old flames?
No. Waiting for your ass to get here.
The birthday set? That's the real expense. He's already parked, Trace. You can be back there for now, but eventually when we actually shoot, you're gonna be pulling up into that spot because we gotta unload all your stuff. Okay. And Jackie supposedly turned the heat on for us in here. So, yeah, we can. All plot lines are converging at one point. The portal, where the demons and the spirits are. So we got Jesse's new house moving out, storyline kind of closing off. We got the divorce, separation, kind of closing off here, and my mom's getting, oh my god. My mom's getting kind of written off here. Shut up! My mom's nomadic adventures are ending, her story of the Revenant. And then we also have the Stahlberger storyline ending as well, and the Aunt Melissa character. So it's kind of a big day, but it's not going to feel like that big of one. It's just an important one, one we got to get right. Because I was comparing it to, we got like, me and Jeffrey had our big moment out in the dog cage after I smashed a bottle over his head. This is kind of like me and my mom's moment for that too, and we'll get some good character stuff here. And we'll also get Aunt Melissa doing some lipstick graffiti on my car as a finisher. She's giving me a look like, what are you saying? We only have one card, SD card to use, and we got to put 2 videos on it, and we're shooting it all at once, so wish us luck. Uncle Chuck may also be coming out with a shotgun at some point. I don't know if that's actually a real thing. This was his idea. So be ready for that. Let me deal with this. Hey there, Jays. It's your old pal Insurance here. Very somber tone as I go into this behind-the-scenes vlog. Corn's shaking his space boots right now.
It's so cold, Chuckies.
Chuckies. We just finished a Fallout Part 2, which in my eyes is an extremely big video. It's a Psycho video without really being one. I kind of gave you my thoughts on it beforehand. Now that we did it all one take. Fucking beautiful. Me and my mom actually really just killed it there.
Yeah, no, you guys look really good.
That was actually really fucking good. I couldn't ask for a better result. Only downside was this camera has a max. The camera has a max. It stops at around 29 minutes-ish. Just stops recording automatically. It stopped recording automatically in between me and my mom's big moment. And then
Corn's just like, Jesse.
Corn all of a sudden spoke, and then broke my character, and I was like, what?
You're not allowed to talk over there?
I for once reached 100% character, and I couldn't. So then we had to quickly finagle a second take, but I know people are going to be like, no, they fucked up there.
They messed up.
But no, that's the sad part, is like we didn't mess up. The camera just stopped recording, which that's the one thing I don't like about these cameras. So we're going to go in. We just finished Jesse driving off. Such a big, monumental fucking scene, and I actually love, God, this is probably one of the best feelings I've had after filming a scene.
Yeah, like even filming, I was like, dang, this is like pretty
This is
intense.
good, yeah.
And then even like when we were pulling away, like it was perfect. Your face was like right here, and I'm sorry was like right in the background. I saw you kind of lean back, and I was like, oh yeah.
That was good. It's all very poetic and beautiful with the I'm sorry bit at the end, and it's such an awkward thing for Jesse to lose this place he's worked so hard, and I actually I got some tears going. I did. I can't say one really flowed, but they definitely came out to like right here, a couple eyes. But it sucked getting back into character after the camera stopped, and then I had to put my creator hat on and be like, do this. It's hard to act and also create. Yeah, so we haven't talked to my mom yet. We're gonna go inside, see how she's feeling about it. Should we mess with her? We've done this before.
We've done this before. In the behind the scenes, we've done this before too. And
it's a running gag.
Hear us out here anyway.
Yeah. Well, what do you think?
That was good. I thought you did really, really good. You did. I could see the tears. You were very, very emotional. What? You don't like it? You don't like it, Corn?
Corn was kind of like, all right, but
You didn't like it?
I don't know. I don't have to redo it.
You liar!
I can't keep this one going because I felt we fucking nailed it.
Yeah, you two were so good.
Corn even was like, dude, holy shit, like I don't think I've ever felt so good after.
That was actually my best cry. You guys went out, I'm still crying on the couch.
Corn said he got a beautiful shot when you were like, can I get a hug? And I was just like, no.
Yeah, your face looked so great, and I was like zoomed in as much as I could on your face, and you were just like you just like were like broken right there, and I was like, that was
hard.
Good.
That was hard.
It was hard. Actually, I found it hard to transition to that point. I mean, we did it, but to actually get for me to say, do you have somewhere else to go?
Yeah, that's why I was hoping you'd get to the camera bit, because I think as soon as you got to
I'm glad you did that. I forgot all about the camera.
I wasn't sure if you were just working your way up to it, but then you started talking about you went from video games to cleaning, and then I was like, I think she lost it. And then when I pointed, I was like really thankful when I pointed. Guys, that's what happened I pointed. Usually when the camera's not on me, you'll see Jesse do something like I'll point,
moves his arms,
wave, or I'll do like. And it's been captured.
And then the light bulb goes off, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to do that.
But now, even with that, yeah, I was pretty impressed. Like it honestly, it met like it's always hard to compare the visualizations in your head, the expectations with actually what comes out of it. This is probably one of the first times that it's matched it perfectly. And then exceeded it a little bit, and we matched. I think Corn definitely did a good job of filming it. I saw him doing some grad zooms and shit. But I think what actually sold it was our acting was better than I thought it would be. And I think what it was is like we never forced to cry.
Yeah.
We organically I was never trying to cry or anything. It was just that's what kind of felt right, and I think that's what hit it well. The only thing I didn't like is I hated that the camera stopped, as I was saying. And then we kind of had to re-pick it back up. It was hard to get back into it.
How do you do that?
There's going to be an obvious cut in it, and they're going to obviously have some shit to say about it. But I mean, you're not. It's going to be hard to kind of get past our acting.
Okay, so what?
And the only thing I didn't like was me coming in to get Peter. I couldn't get Peter.
You couldn't get him. It made you look even crazier.
And that's that's really the point of that scene. Obviously it's a little funny, but on a real note, it's like. Jesse just went through something pretty bad, and then he did this crazy, like, what?
Yeah.
Like, he just went in to get his pet fly. Like, that's fucking weird.
Right.
And then I also, I kicked Aunt Jackie's fence and the trash can, so you get to see my little psychotic episodes come out. And, you start to see it more and more.
All right, so before I leave, I think maybe that I should push the couch back over there. I think I should change this place just a little bit, so when you come back on Monday, you'll be like, and I'm going to put those dolls back out on here.
Yeah.
And so you'll be like, oh, look what she.
Yeah, there should be some minor changes.
Look at that. I don't think this place was ever clean.
Nah. We just fake clean. We fake everything. So really, this is a big moment. My mom's kind of done. In a way, we'll see her one more time.
It's a bittersweet moment.
I'd say it's mostly sweet.
for your point, I can't wait to be done. No, honestly.
No, I don't mind. You know, I do enjoy.
I thought that was a great time.
Yeah, I do enjoy it, and yeah, I'll miss it big time, I think.
Yeah. So for Jesse, it'll all be sweet because this is just taking a big shit. You know, you've had the shit working up for a while. Once you take a big shit, finally it's done. But with the difference is, instead of the shit analogy, the shit analogy isn't that great because, you know, once the shit's over, you know, you're not missing the feeling of the shit inside you. But I'll definitely, it's gonna take a while for it to process. When the series is over, I'm gonna be very sad. Probably not for a few months. At first, I'll be like, fuck yeah, it's over. But this will be a big moment. I think this kind of trumps me and Jeffrey moment.
You think?
I think so. So we'll see her once more again, maybe March, April region. This is when you're gonna come to the house and you said you're gonna dye your hair blonde for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give her like kind of like a businesswoman attire, real official. She's gonna come with divorce papers. I don't know if we can actually print those out or something. And that's the next time we'll see her. And then the last time will be towards the end of May, towards the end of the series, like the final weeks. It'll be kind of like a Walter White goes to visit Skylar kind of thing. And that's it for my mom, really. And Melissa, I don't know yet. Jesse's gonna be working on a farm at some point. That's definitely gonna happen. As far as whose farm is it gonna be, what kind of character is this farmer gonna be? I want it to be someone who is gonna be a character. It'll be curious to see what we come up with.
Because you get lost in the moment, and it's like I don't really remember everything that was said or done or weird.
No, it is true. You do you develop split personality.
Yeah.
So it's a great time. That's why a couple times after Eagles Landing, I was like, it's gonna be back in the house again. I finally allowed back in, and I was like, wait, what did I just say in my mind? We got Uncle Chuck here. This is his first behind the scenes experience. We got Aunt Jackie back there. I think you saw her in North Carolina behind the scenes. But this is the real, actual them, guys. They're not actually weird, creepy neighbors. They're actually normal people.
No, yes, we are.
They're weird people.
They're really weird. Even though Uncle Chuck's kind of has a shotgun here. He's hiding. But the real kicker is the actual fallout is there's all this nuclear radiation, this toxicity in the air surrounding Jesse and his father and that whole life and all that drama. And really, it's kind of a, you know, it's a cut-off title. It's, you know, the Fallout Shelter, and that's the house. Ironically, there's demons and shit in it, but it's kind of it's gonna shield my mom from all the nasty ass radiation, all the bad things that exist out there, and she's gonna be the one that's saved from all this. Jesse, on the other hand, kind of gets thrusted out of the shelter, the Fallout Shelter, and is forced to kind of become irradiated and fucked up and crazy. And it's just a really fucking cool thing, isn't it? That's, you know, I'm sorry, and that's cool too. But that's the Fallout. That's why it's called that. Because I know people will be like, I don't really understand what he's going for here. And it's just really cool. But it's just really starting to hit home for me as both an actor playing as the character and the creator. It's like we're in the final frontier now. Jesse kind of getting put back into his home life. This is when things get really dark with him, Jeffrey, and my dad. In real life, Jeffrey, accountant, it's tax season. Homeboy's gonna be working till like 8 p.m. each day. It's gonna be really hard to get him in videos, and that sucks because it's definitely gonna put a damper on some of the good things of the series, because really Jeffrey's character has been kind of out of it, and for good reason, not just because of the schedule. So it's gonna suck with that, but it's crazy. We're in the final few months. My mom's written off, Aunt Melissa's written off. Jesse, I feel so bad. That's what I'm reeling for. I wanted to vent to you guys. I legitimately feel bad for my character right now. He just got his house taken away from him, and he worked so goddamn hard, and this is gonna set him down the path to kill his father. And it just sucks. It's a sucky feeling because I know that all of this is gonna happen, and I can't stop it. I'm torn right now. All right, Jace, just had to share that with you guys. It's getting kind of dark. Juliet's coming. We got Valentine's Day. Series, man. We got 3.5 months left. Once it gets to 3 months, I'm gonna start scrambling. It's scary stuff. All right, Jays, that's all we had to share in this one. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Drop some likes on this video, guys. If the Fallout Part 1, Part 2, or any of the videos we talked about today were some of your favorites, go back, watch that shit, guys. They're really fucking awesome, and it's very different when you go back and watch this shit. Super pumped for the doc. So glad I'm able to talk about it now. We'll get into more details, and after this, guys, we'll be covering, I believe we're coming up on Psychodad Incinerate's fan mail, so that's definitely an interesting one, how we pulled that off and set that up, and
Guys, we're moving right along. About to be in the fucking Odd Job series soon, then the farming series, and then the final weeks. All right, Jays, love y'all to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.